Hi guys, so today we're gonna do a day in our life again. It's gonna be a little different because on top of Kenndal's special needs, she is also now in a spica cast. She's not awake yet, so I'm gonna do a few things this morning before she wakes up, and then we will get her and you'll see what we do in the mornings when she has a spica cast. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so I'm in the kitchen. I need to clean this out. It was left out overnight by accident. This thing is so handy, I love it. So I went in there to get this bag because we replace the bags every 24 hours. Oh, it's her G-tube bag. And it woke her up for a second and she fell right back to sleep, which is fine because she doesn't need her meds still for another little while. So I'm gonna let her sleep in a little bit. Okay, so another thing I love about this little device is it can easily pour into this G-tube bag, like without spilling. And I used to spill a lot before because we had bigger jugs that didn't stir. So it's literally perfect. And I didn't spill, which is huge because I always spill. I'm gonna close that up really tight. Make sure it lines up because most of the time I don't get it lined up. There we go. Nope. Okay, perfect. I'm gonna grab the bag. The easiest way possible. Everybody will give their own little opinions, but this is literally the easiest and quickest. It takes like 5 seconds just to hold this down, squeeze it, and then squeeze the bag and it's done. Like it's all primed. It's one trick for you. I'm gonna put this in the fridge. Okay. So I accidentally put the extension on and I primed it with it. So I'm gonna empty that because the easiest way we found with the spica cast is to actually give her meds first and then keep this extension on her for now. We used to do that before, but it irritated her G-tube too much, so we stopped doing that, like keeping this on all day. And we don't keep it on all day, but this morning we will. So, with a spica cast, you want to alternate the positions every 2 to 4 hours. And we've been doing really great at that because I'm just so scared the cast is gonna hurt her. Cause like, if you don't prop her upright, the cast will like put a pressure point into your back or like stab into your stomach a little bit. And we don't want that. That just sounds horrible to me. So we keep alternating her a lot, which at first I was terrified of because she hates tummy time. Now, tummy time's her favorite position, so it must be the most comfortable on her tummy. So I always try to alternate back and forth so that tummy time is right in the morning when she's getting fed and, you know, waking up, you know, get a little playtime in. So I'm gonna clean this out a little bit. It's almost time for a new one of these, which I have a lot. And when I run out, I just call. Same with my bags. If I just run out of these things, I call ahead and ask for more and they just ship me more. It's really easy, handy. Okay, clip some water in there. Close that. Now I'm gonna get meds ready. Good morning, Kenndal. Oh, you gotta wipe that face off. Good morning. Are you ready for an awesome day? Okay. Okay, so now, oh, sorry, bug, I didn't mean to spook you. In this little medicine port, make sure it's clamped all the way. This medicine, the one that dries up your mouth, is best on an empty stomach. So we're gonna give that. And then baclofen. Ugh. And then some Pepsid. And then I'm going to flush it with some water. And now I am just going to keep it with her while I change her shirt. It's okay, Bug. I know. Hey! All right. Pretty girl. Okay. What do I do next? So if we're changing her diapers, this is like a pee pad, have been using like women's nighttime pads, and that really goes inside the hole to catch everything, and we stuff it as much up the cast as we can so stuff doesn't get into the cast, and then we wrap her around with just a normal diaper. Luckily hers fits all the way around the cast. And yes, right, Bug? So the pad is shoved up as much as it can. This is waterproof tape. Wrap the diaper around. It's easier with 2 hands. And yeah, and then I'll close it up and then she'll be completely changed. So right here, you can see Kenndal blew out a little bit. So I gotta change the sheets. Okay. And now Kenndal's all changed. Say yay! Yay! Okay. I'm gonna move her into the living room, lay her on her stomach, wait about 10 more minutes, and then I'll start food because we want those meds to absorb a little bit beforehand, especially that one spitty med. So yeah, she's comfortable. When you're in a spica cast, you don't want your toes to be flat down. Otherwise, you're putting so much pressure on your toes and ankles. So we want those to be free. We are propped up nicely so the knees also aren't hitting the ground too much. Kenndal! I don't know what's about this blanket, but she loves, okay, licking it. Come here. Hi, Bug. Hi, Kenndal. She's been doing so good at tummy time. Hi, Bug. And I have her right at the perfect direction of the TV. So like, if she does look over here, she'll probably be able to see the TV. We watch a lot of just Disney movies. Noticing with her eyes, they are improving. So I really do see her looking at things longer. And I've noticed that she likes the TV much more than before. She actually seems interested with it. When she is on her back, I think the hardest thing is to give her all the stimulation that she needs, because she needs more than like the average kid, you know, because she can't go do it herself. So I have to do a lot of it with her. And it's kind of hard to do because, you know, there's a lot going on. I'm going to do her hair in a second. Oh my goodness. Crazy girl. You're such a pretty girl. So when she's laying on her back, I like to use this little thing to hold over her. She isn't reaching yet, but I really do think this is helping her learn how to. I'll put that over her, and you can loop around the chains a couple of times, just like that pink panda looking thing. And that way, these are just all the toys that she loves, and just get her a little bit more stimulated than laying on the ground. So I am gonna grab that piece of paper. It's almost like a cut up helium balloon. This is probably her favorite material. Kenndal, I don't know what's about this blanket. Like, you can see she's been like chewing on it, licking it. She just loves it. Right, Kenndal? I think today's the day to wash it though. She's only used it yesterday, but it gets dirty pretty quick. Kenndal, yeah. Just leave this right here. For her. Right, Kenndal Bug? I do play music for her in the morning. Just another thing of stimulation. This is why I put the extension in and I left it, because now it is just there when I need it. She's gonna be like this for a little while. Switch, okay, and yeah, so I didn't have to fight her to get back on her stomach, roll over, and it's just there when I need it. And I will be needing it here pretty soon. Right, Kenndal? Kenndal baby. Even for sensory, this blanket's probably good for sensory. She's probably noticing she likes this material, and yeah. Kenndal Bug. Okay, so, oh, sorry. So while she is doing that, I'm gonna play some music. Alexa, play praise and worship music.
Here's a station for you. Praise and worship on Amazon Music.
Kenndal, you gonna sing to us? Are you gonna sing to us? So the morning, sometimes she even falls back asleep. So we'll see what she does today. I am gonna do her hair. And then after I do her hair, we are gonna start her formula. And then it'll be perfect time, and yeah. That feel good? I just put it in a ponytail, so it's out of her way, nothing extreme, but you know, and brush through it. So, how do you feel, Kenndal? Yay! She's doing so good at tummy time, but she's gonna get so strong. Right, Bug? Oh, you gonna talk to us? You hungry? Let's start your food. I turned it on, and so after surgery, we were slowly moving back up to what she originally is at. We're still a little below, but we're gonna slowly move up. I don't want to go too fast. Hurt her stomach any. She's really hungry. Okay, so Kenndal calms down a little bit. She's getting her foods. So I'm gonna play this movie for her, Coco. I just really go on Disney Plus and play whatever movie looks good that I know has a lot of music. And I know this one has a lot of music. And while she's doing this, I'm just gonna be right in the kitchen, doing, you know, wife/mom stuff. Doing good in there. She calmed down pretty quick after I started her food, and yeah, she's really been so good with the cast on. I mean, I'm sure at sometimes it has been uncomfortable and stuff, but it hasn't been to the point where she is in screaming consistent pain other than the hospital. If you want to check out that video, I think it's like my last 2 videos was the surgery videos, and there was a time where it was just a constant scream. And yeah, it was rough. And she's doing so good now. Like, she's just hanging out over there.
And your little girl?
Hi, Bug. You're so pretty. Oh, looks like it's right in your face. Okay. Hi, Kenndal. Who's the pretty girl? Yeah, she's definitely hungry, so we got food going in there for her. And we got Coco going, so yeah. Okay, so mornings right now lately have been very unproductive with her. She usually, like I said earlier, either falls asleep or is like really just chilling right now. She's really watching Coco and eating through her G-tube, like I said before, obviously. But mornings we keep very nonchalant. We were sent home with pain meds. We used only one yesterday, which is just Tylenol, and I haven't used it yet because I think she's really doing pretty good. They never gave me a real specific timeline of all this stuff, and yeah, so we really haven't used that, which is, it's just awesome. She's just doing so good in the cast. She's healing right. She's just doing good, and she's just going through it. We still have, she's in the cast from 8 to 10 months, or months, oh that would be horrible, 8 to 10 weeks. So it's just been 1 week. So we have either 7 or 9 left to go. So Kenndal has been so great. There's been moments, but every kid has moments. And yeah, I think we're all just tired because it's a new adjustment, and I think we'll adjust just fine. We'll just gotta give it a little while longer, you know? And then before we know it, we'll get the cast off. And yeah. So those of you who don't understand or don't know, or for those of you who don't know why she got surgery because she has super high muscle tone. So because of that, her legs were crossing. They were like scissoring rather than opening up and being like what normal kids are. They really have flexible legs. They're very flexible. They can practically do the splits, most of them. But she could barely even open them this much. It was so hard to change her diaper. So seeing her with her legs like that is freaking me out because I'm like, wow, that's so crazy. I didn't know she did that. But what they had to do for that, oh, because of that, her hip was going out of place, like the ball and socket. The left one is still pretty good. It's not the best, you know, but it's not worth doing surgery on yet, at least. But the right one was like right here is how he described it. It's not out, but it's right here. And it seems to not get better, and it seems to get worse. So we just did the right hip this time. He gave me that option. And right now we don't have any schedules for the left hip because he's not sure if he wants to do it because he thinks that it actually doesn't look that bad. Initially, we were gonna do both of them on the month apart, but he took a second look at the x-ray and he said, you know what, we'll just put both of her legs in a spica cast, because sometimes you can leave out one leg, put both of them in there, and then hope it kind of fixes itself, because it's not horrible. The reason we did it so early is because if it moves out of place, I mean, it hurts. We wanted to fix it before it was hurt and, I mean, more of an emergency. We don't want emergency situations. So we wanted to fix it right away. So to even get her legs in a cast, because she was so tight most of her little life so far, they had to cut tendons on both the inside of the right and left hip or inner thigh. That way she can actually move, because her tendon was so tight, there was no possible way they were gonna do it. So they cut those, and those heal by themselves, he said. And yeah, so he put the right hip into place. The left hip is also in the spica cast. That's why she's in a double spica cast. I don't even know if that's what it's really called, but both legs are in the spica cast. And yeah. So in 6 months, after we do the x-rays, or after we get the cast off in 8 to 10 weeks, we'll do an x-ray then to make sure that everything looks great, and then we will hopefully get the cast off. I have an appointment set in just like 8 weeks. So like hopefully he says, yeah, it looks good, let's get it off, rather than, let's wait 2 more weeks. So hopefully we do get it off then. I think it's November 23rd. It's before Thanksgiving. And after that, we'll set up an appointment, maybe 6 months out, 5 months out, and check on the left hip to see how that's doing. If it's getting worse again, we'll have to do the surgery before it's too late. So yeah, that's the reason why, because her hips weren't even out of place. Some people were confused. I didn't want to get to the point where she was in a pain. That's what I'm trying to avoid, is there's a lot of pain in that. And I actually know a few people who've had the surgery when they were younger, and they were like, yes, get it now before pain. So these are from personal experiences that we have heard from, to get it right away rather than wait. So yeah, that's why we are in a purple spica cast. We're doing good though. She's doing so good. So mornings at Kenndal, seems like she might fall asleep, which she kind of does. She seems like she might fall asleep right now. She's really relaxing, not complaining. These days, I like to do my chores, my household work. So I'm gonna do some laundry, probably get the floors done. Ooh, I'm gonna make our bed first, because I hate making beds. So might as well get that out of the way. Okay, made the bed. So now I'm gonna, well, do some laundry. Just do random things. Kenndal's already almost asleep, which is awesome. Hi, I'm back. So Kenndal is actually asleep, and I'm not gonna wake her up, but it's almost time to eat again. So I've just been doing laundry, cleaning, picking up. I sat down for a little bit to enjoy more coffee, because I'm just tired and I'm not waking up any. And that's all. I kind of woke her up a little bit, but I think she'll go right back to bed. So Kenndal woke back up. I laid her on her back. When she's laid on her back, it's kind of the same idea. You don't want her heels being the pressure point. Like I'm sitting right now, my heels are on the ground. It's kind of my balance point. You know, you don't want that with her. Creates pressure point issues. So her legs are elevated. I have some toys above her. So if she accidentally hits one, oh, that's fun, you know. So it's been a little while. It's so nice outside, so I thought I'd bring Kenndal outside with me. I got her afternoon meds, and now she's probably gonna fall asleep because she's just tired. But I thought, why not do it outside, and I can lay her down later. It is just beautiful outside. I want to enjoy this, and she hasn't been outside since coming home from surgery, so I think she'll probably enjoy this too. It's a little uncomfortable to hold her, but we got a pillow, so she should be comfortable with her legs. And yeah, so we just got back inside because it's almost time for her to eat again. And I think she might have a smelly butt, so I'm gonna quickly look at that before I do anything else and change her. That's another thing with the spica cast is you want to change them as quick as possible. I mean, like, I've changed her so many times today. Oh, it's okay, Gaggy, but I think I changed her a normal amount of times. It's just I changed her the second. Like, I check her so much and I change her the second that I suspect anything, because, you know, and I just change her often because she can get sweaty and stuff. Okay, Kenndal's all changed. I got the toys up here for her. Right, Kenndal? Now you can play. She looks just exhausted. She's been kind of fighting a nap today. Food's going and... Okay, so I came in my bedroom to plug my phone in because it was getting really low on battery. I'm gonna go back out to the living room because Kenndal is sleeping out now. Oh, I think I might have hurt her, but she was asleep. And I wanna just, you know, watch her, make sure she's being safe and stuff like that. She is on her back, so she probably is safe. That food really got to her. So she took a small nap. Actually, she might still be napping, I'm not sure. Carlos will be home in like 20-ish minutes. So yeah. Carlos got back from work. He's just working on the table. Kenndal's right here. She's just hanging out, in and out of sleep. Kenndal has a pretty good grip on that piece of paper. Who's the pretty girl? Yes, that's you! You're the pretty girl. So I just did all the dishes. Carlos went to go pick up the pizza we ordered. We are eating pizza and watching a spooky movie, The Haunted Mansion. And Kenndal's still on the floor. She actually looks like she's about to fall asleep again. She's had a sleepy day, but she like won't fully fall asleep for a while. She's now relaxed. She got a pillow in between her and she's snuggling up with her dada. Kenndal! I just laid Kenndal down. Ooh, that quality. Okay, I just laid Kenndal down. She's really in and out of sleep, almost asleep, so we just laid her in her bed. It's getting kind of late-ish anyways. I'm gonna wash my face and we're gonna go to bed too, sleep while she's sleeping, right? So that's all for my video. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you have any questions about Kenndal, especially in the spica cast, please drop them below. Thank you guys so much. Bye. Say bye, Carlos.
See ya.
Bye.